Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the Samsung Galaxy A5 with me, and in this video we'll be doing the camera review. The rear facing camera on this A5 is a 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash, and this can record video in 1080p, and the front facing camera is a 5 megapixel shooter and this can also record video in 1080p. I have taken a lot of sample shots with the rear facing camera as well as the front facing camera, including videos. I'll show you all that a bit later, but first let's look at the camera interface of this device. And this device sports a 5-inch 720p HD AMOLED screen, and the AMOLED screen is actually pretty good with good viewing angles. And this is the standard camera interface that we have seen with other Samsung device. We have the modes over here, and we have the rear camera, selfie, panorama, night mode, and we can also manage our modes and also download some extra modes. But again, as of now we only have these two modes that are available, but again, if Samsung introduces new modes, we will be able to download them. And these are the quick settings over here, and we can drag these over here. For example, as you can see, I've put this here. From here I can quickly change the resolution if I want, but if I want to go to further settings, you can just click over here and click this and we get to all the other settings. One thing to note is that we do not have the HDR mode, so that's a bit sad. And regarding video, as I mentioned, it can record video in full HD, that's 1080p. So these are the settings, and we also have the voice controls. We can enable them. For example, if you enable them, you can say these commands and it can capture the shot. For example, let's try that and smile, and as you can see, it took a shot. But to get better shots, I would say use this tap to focus and then take the shot. And it's pretty quick to take the shot after it focuses. It takes half a second to focus, but after that it's pretty good. For example, let's take a shot of this. This has a lot of text. Let's take that. And even the front facing camera of this device is actually pretty good. You just can click here for the front facing camera. And regarding the front facing camera, if you want to take it in widescreen, it's at 3.7 megapixel, but the regular shots in 4:3 ratio is at 5 megapixel. So even with the front facing camera, the picture quality was very nice. I'll show you the sample shots a bit later. And the pictures come out to be fairly sharp. I'll show you all these pictures in full screen mode so that you can get a better idea. As you can see, they have a lot of detail in the picture. So let me actually show you the sample shots in full screen mode so that you can get a better idea regarding the camera performance. These were shot with the rear facing camera of the Galaxy A5, and as you can see, the pictures are very sharp and they do have a lot of detail. Even the dynamic range was very good, and as you can see, even the color reproduction was pretty nice in my opinion. In terms of sharpness also, outdoor shots were pretty sharp, and as you can see this picture, if I zoom in also, I do not lose any detail. This is with a clear blue sky. This picture shows the dynamic range of the camera. It's pretty good, and even if when we zoom in, we do not lose a lot of detail. So the camera is pretty sharp. I'm recording this video with the Galaxy A5 at the highest setting, that is 1080p, and the audio that you're hearing is also being recorded by the internal microphone. And there might be a lot of wind noise because it's a very windy day today, and we do also have that tap to focus, so you can just tap onto an area for focusing. And let me just move. This is my roof garden, and I will just slowly pan down, and I'm doing this handheld. At this point, I don't know how is the quality of the video recording, so do let me know in the comment section. Let me move closer to an object like this. Let me tap in. And you can tap for quick focusing. And let me now quickly just walk back. Again, it might be a bit windy, so this should give you an idea about the video recording with this Galaxy A5 outdoors on a sunny day. Now these pictures were taken in semi-indoor conditions, and here also I felt the Galaxy A5 rear facing camera performed pretty well. Even in these sort of difficult lighting conditions, the picture quality was pretty good in my opinion. The lighting was low here and the flash came on automatically, so it was auto flash, and this is one more photograph in semi-indoor conditions. Now, these pictures were shot in completely artificial light in my office, and for the most part, I would say the Galaxy A5's camera performed pretty well even in completely artificial light, as you notice. But when the lighting is pretty low, the flash automatically fires, and then the details come out to be pretty good. But for close-up macro shots in artificial lighting, the picture was not that great. It was a bit soft to my liking, and it is also prone to a little bit of shake. So you got to be very careful in artificial lighting without flash. Now, these were shot with the front-facing camera of the Galaxy A5, and I feel the selfie shots come out to be actually pretty good with the front-facing camera of the A5. Now, recording this part of the video with the front-facing camera of the Galaxy A5, which is a 5 megapixel shooter. And the good thing is that it can also record video in full HD, that is 1080p. So this is a sample video with the front-facing camera of the Galaxy A5 in outdoor lighting conditions. Now, recording this part of the video with the Galaxy A5's front-facing 5 megapixel camera, and the good thing is that it can record video in full HD, that is 1080p. And this is in completely artificial lighting in my office, so this should give me an idea how would be the video recording if you do video recording with the front-facing camera in indoor lighting conditions. So what do I feel regarding the camera performance of this Galaxy A5? As we have seen from the sample shots, the camera performance is actually pretty good. Let's first talk about the rear facing camera, which is a 13 megapixel shooter. As we have seen from the sample shot, outdoor shots come out to be really good. And also in terms of sharpness, they are very sharp. Also, the dynamic contrast is also very good. So even in areas with difficult lighting conditions where there's a lot of bright light and shadows, the pictures come out to be really good. So I'm pretty happy with the rear facing camera shots outdoors. But when we talk about camera shots in indoor lighting, yes, it sometimes tends to struggle up a little bit. Also, as it does not have any image stabilization in very low lighting conditions, the shots sometimes can come out to be a little bit blurry if you're not careful. Now, if we move to the front facing camera, the front facing camera performance was actually very good. For selfies also, it can take some very good shots. And even when we move to the videos that it took with the front facing camera, those were very good. So I would say in terms of camera performance, the camera performance of this A5 was very good. I'll also be posting the full in-depth review for this device very soon. I've already posted other videos like its gaming review, so you can check out that for more info. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.